sitting on like 100 flasks right now they could be selling. Actually, it might be more than 100.
How much are they selling for?
Oh, last I checked, like 1,400.
He's in here, but his mic is muted.
Yeah, he is. He's muted. He's got some latency issues with voice and stuff.
He can usually hear us okay. He just can't talk because it cuts in and out really bad.
Hit on the worm, bro. Sit in the back.
Basically, it's a heroic farming group just for the trash. They go in, clear the trash as far as they can, and see how many epics or BOEs they can get. Then they go out, and I believe they have to wait 30 minutes, and then they start over.
You can't just reset.
I would think you should be able to, but according to the videos I've been seeing on it, they said something about having to wait 30 minutes. I'm sure someone's out there doing it on Mythics, but, you know, not everybody's able to go in Mythics as efficiently.
Thanks for the summons.
Yeah, thank you.
Ooh. Hey, Asmo. Can you trade me the oil? I forgot to go to the mailbox, unless you got the mailbox. You got a mailbox?
I can get you a mailbox, guys.
Ooh. Thank
You
you.
need Katie, or you got one?
Ooh.
You won't need to summon me, I'm here.
Well, too late.
Let the mail.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ed.
Wrath, come here. Open trade.
What? Where are you?
In the raid. Did you get summoned?
I don't have a turn.
What do you want?
Oh. Damn, you're big.
I have what?
Why are you so much bigger?
Because I'm awesome.
Oh,
What
I
she
never
said.
used. Damn it! I never used my elixir. I gotta go back out there and see. I'll be right back. Come back out here real quick. Let's see how big it is.
Hey, Shar.
Let's say everybody's here then.
Forgot to use the elixir.
You on Kitty?
No,
Or you on
More
horses?
powerful.
Horses?
no horses.
No, man. Never mind.
Oh, I
My
got-
name's messed up.
From the boss. That was cool.
All right, open trade. Where's that?
Already a
again?
dead one, huh?
Invite, jeez.
And
Undead dog.
I will be very impressed if you can tell me what those 3 letters stand for.
What letters?
Murder, death, kill.
Oh my god. How did you get it so quick?
I love Demolition Man.
Yeah, Demolition Man.
Demolition Man is the spot one of the best movies ever, dude. Come on.
All set to give you hints of Taco Bell and Oscar Mayer wieners.
Franchise award, man.
The 3 seashells.
Yes. I
Oh,
still
3
don't want
sources.
to imagine how those work, though.
Wash, rinse, dry. Come on.
Oh goodness gracious. Ooh, who's that?
It's a coworker of mine.
Okay. I also see that you switched to the chess piece.
On me?
You drop another. Thank you.
Who was
I
in the
did
row?
that because, you know, it's 20 extra points, so I thought it would be better.
I couldn't figure out raid bots to save my life, but and asked me
Raid
to roll
bots.
that stuff down.
Do you have Simulation Craft, the add-on?
I typically use
No.
robots. No, I got rid of Simulation Craft.
Simulation Craft gives you a text string. You just copy and paste right into raid
I
bots.
know exactly what it is. I had it.
Okay. Okay.
I was trying to go in to compare Shay's new breastplate to her old one,
Ah.
and I couldn't figure out how to get the second one up. So
There was some way I thought.
I can do it all in Ask Mr. Robot, but his
Okay.
sim is down, and I guess he's not around for the holiday.
Mm.
Yeah, Shay's ready to go, Sharp. She's got a macro so she can use her tar trap and flare. She's got proper talents.
Oh, about that,
Oh,
I got my
and
legendary,
Nat,
and I'm not using that one.
Which one are you going with? Right.
I'm using the beast giraffe.
And thank you for bringing that up. I need to switch.
was
I
it
just-
Nature or Nataru who said that Beastmaster hunters were nobodies?
Wasn't nature.
Not nature.
Okay, Nat.
Said nobody important.
See,
So-
that's basically the same thing.
We still have no Mac.
Rude.
It's too far away.
She keeps saying she's going to show up. And
Well, admittedly, she said this is one of her 3 anniversaries. Apparently, her husband celebrate 3 different anniversaries.
I need to get closer.
They said the anniversary when they met, so they're celebrating.
I'm
I
out
don't know.
of range.
It's another wedding anniversary. It's like when they met or something like that. So it's like, okay.
I'll wait.
Oh, they should show up later.
I'll put the color down once we clear the ads.
always forget about them. I think after the little guy runs off, the boss just comes out.
And I'll just remind everybody real quick that I am streaming the raid.
Yes, Truckee wanted to know how he could view that.
Welcome! I have so been looking forward to your arrival.
Oh, speaking of
Let's see.
Discord,
Who have we here?
you probably mentioned that.
Our wayward prince, of
You may have
course.
noticed quite a bit of
The
revamping
deposed
on
accuser,
Discord.
Ever so earnest.
And
our
I've put some
beauteous
channels where you guys can, like, if you have questions about, like, your roles, you just post questions, and then people who are, you know the answer to this, answer them when they can. That's a horrible. Yeah.
It seems a shame to learn your
What you can't manage to do.
I think you should just kick him out of the raid.
I am, after all, known for my
What?
compassion.
I was being smart.
Because
Because he said, what's DPS? You know he knows what DPS is.
So, but I have 3 channels for each role: tank, DPS, and heals. A text channel, and then if you guys want to get together with somebody and talk, there's also
Oh my
like
God.
channels
Ah.
just for that.
What the hell are you doing?
She's
Not me.
close.
Get your transmog, for God's sakes.
I got a trash one and it gave me a trash one, so I thought
I gotta know.
I'm not gonna know. I got a trash one.
Ooh.
Need to get closer.
Just gonna say, I hope you're not pushing buttons to heal. At least not many of them.
So I built those in, and also I've done some other like revamped some channels and stuff, and organized things out there. And I'll put some information in the guild message the day later on about it as well. Like if you're having issues with negativing Discord or curious about what channels are for what, let me know. Ask.
I need to get closer.
Alright, Taz, you want to put that one of the help questions, okay? So we'll get to your question later. I know Minnie does Mac mouse for those. Actually, Minnie posted something about mouse for Mac mouse. There's also a channel for add-ons if they want to post like that will help with add-on. You can post there too.
Can we get the other rogue in Discord?
The other rogue
Yes.
should be.
And a hunter pulled the boss.
Weak.
Can we reset it?
Ranger!
Too late.
My pets are right next to me. It's not me.
It was a BM hunter. Know that.
Whatever you do, just stay away
Alright,
from me.
keep Nick up. Let's do this.
Oh my
Are we
God.
all inside? Okay.
Nick is dead.
Nick down.
Just wipe it.
You said now my
On the
pain
box.
list is on cooldown.
Stand in the red
Rat.
blood. That'll get you.
Boss, what the hell? You guys are out of control.
3, 2, 1.
I just left the instance altogether.
Is it possible to pull that second set of gargoyles back by line of sighting them once you engage, or do they just stay put?
They move.
Haunt the boss. You
Alright,
gotta find
so
some shelter.
next time we'll do that.
There was a hunter pet that went through. I blame the new tank. I think it's his fault.
3,
Oh, I don't have any pets.
2, 1.
You can just stand in red stuff. Thank you.
It was totally me. Are you guys not reading the raid thing? It was totally
Oh,
me.
yeah.
I was not.
Don't worry about it.
Wasn't gonna out you.
It didn't matter if it was you. It's
Didn't
still
you hear
Druck's
me
fault
gasp?
because he's a new tank.
Yep.
I blame Star.
I was gonna say, Shay, even if we all know it's you, it'll still be me and Shar this point.
Drop the cauldron.
Good reason though, because Shar's forces run halfway across the dungeon by themselves apparently.
I know, right? That time walk we were doing, it just started running on its own, like way over Timbuktu. There was nothing even there.
All right.
Food and flasks, people.
Dredge, if you're on,
did everybody get a
Lloyd,
flask?
Dredge
I
isn't
used
just
the oil,
has this. He isn't
but
just.
he isn't here. Oh, okay, cool. I
Yeah,
used
did anybody
the oil,
not
but
get a flask?
Yeah, the cauldron is gone. So if anybody did not get one, I
Yeah, speak
have
up if
some
you didn't
extra.
get one because somebody picked one up for you.
I have an extra one in my bag. Somebody not get one?
That's what we're asking.
Sounds like everybody got one.
All right. Do we still have armor kits? We should have 47 in the vault. You pop that down.
Yes,
get
everybody
armor
needs
kits
to
out.
use an armor kit.
All right, I'll pop down a vault so we can get the face sheet in here.
Well, not
Thanks for
everybody.
food again, bro.
Let's see. Where's Dredge? Is he on this server? Where is he?
No, he's on a different one.
All right. So should be
He's in the
tab
Discord.
1. Just grab
You
grab
can't
one
give
for
him
now.
anything because he's on another server.
What server is he on?
Well, he should change that.
You should.
Alright, so as a reminder, if you get the echolocation on you in the regular phase, run it to the end, or at least the edge, and if you can stack it in an existing circle, that's great. And then for P2, we need to make sure we don't get hit by the bouncing echoes. We need to make sure we don't get hit by the, whatever the call is, the shriek. Right? So you got a line of sight, you got to dodge the little bouncing echoes, and sometimes that means being away from the pillar when you're line of sighting the shriek.
Yeah, cookies.
Right? If we get caught by the pillar, we put blood by the pillar. That's a pain. However, if you have a choice between getting hit by something and stepping in blood for a couple seconds, step in blood. Unless it's going to kill you.
Oh, hush, Shadow.
Alright, so when you say yes, you should be all consumabled up.
Yep, I'm all oiled up.
Did everybody get an armor kit?
That should include armor kits, yes.
Jois didn't.
If you are not in TL and need an armor kit, open tray with me.
What are they called?
They are called
Heavy Desolate.
Desolate armor kits. They're in the center. I split them into stacks of ones. First tab. If anybody's not able to open up the guild vault,
Joe's get one?
he's getting one right now. Here you go. Anybody else? Incubus, they're on tab 1.
Alright, I'm gonna assume at this point everybody's got their kit on. Putting up timer.
Some people don't have access, but
Hang on.
Incubus. Oh, yeah, here you go.
He's gonna grab it.
Actually, you got it now. Maybe raid rank for it.
You just use it, put it on chest. Alright, timer's going up.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Use a defensive. 3, 2, 1.
Echoes. Red arrow over your head, run it out.
Shockwave. Haunt the boss. 3, 2, 1.
Echoes.
Use a defensive. You gotta find some shelter.
Hide.
Three, 2, 1.
Echoes.
get him out.
On the boss.
A little bit more of the center room, please.
Shockwave.
Thank you. There's some last stations there.
3. Use a defensive.
Echoes. Alright, last shriek in the phase is coming up. About 3 seconds out.
You gotta find some shelter.
Hide.
Three,
Gonna jump to the middle.
2, 1.
You got a few seconds to shoot him. Hide by the end of Blood Shroud.
Space change.
Alright, time to start dodging the echoes. At the end of this, he starts to move. He's moving now. Don't let that red circle touch you. Dodge the echoes. Get ready to dodge in line of sight. Line of sight now. Keep dodging.
You gotta find some shelter.
Line of sight.
Watch your feet. Watch your feet. Watch your feet.
Yeah, they're gonna need to spread out a little more on that.
Haunt the boss.
Yeah, there's a bunch of us in that first
Two,
one. A bunch of blood.
1.
Echoes.
Shockwave. Use a defensive. 3, 2, 1.
Echoes. Shriek in 3. Ready to hide.
Haunt the boss. You gotta find some shelter. 3, 2, 1.
Echoes.
Use a defensive. Shockwave. Three, 2,
Echoes.
1. Haunt the boss.
Final shrieking phase in 3 seconds.
You gotta
Line
find
of
some
sight.
shelter.
Alright, he's jumping to the middle. We're doing it again.
3, 2, 1.
this time.
Alright, hide. Dodge.
You gotta find some
Hide.
shelter.
Keep dodging.
You gotta find
Hide.
some shelter.
Keep dodging.
There's not much room to go anywhere.
You gotta find
No.
some shelter.
Hide. Alright, we're gonna finish him up here.
Taunt the boss.
You drag him a couple yards forward.
2,
Alright.
1.
Echoes.
Shockwave. Use a defensive. Three, 2, 1.
Echoes. We got a shriek at the end of this.
Taunt the boss. You gotta find some shelter.
Line of sight.
Watch your feet.
Finish him off.
3, 2, 1.
Echoes.
Use a defensive.
We gotta finish him off here.
Shockwave.
Alright, it's a tough spot.
Three, 2,
Echoes.
1. Taunt the boss.
Just move him out a little bit. Otherwise, keep shooting.
You gotta find some shelter.
Good job.
The empty chamber is ours.
Rezzing.
But I suspect Nathrius has retreated to his sanctum. There is a passage beyond the kennels that leads down into the castle's underground.
Holy crap, I got a piece I needed.
There we can
Who
reach
would've
the
thought?
animal stores and stem the flow into the
Link it to
maw.
me. Let me see what you got.
If we are
Chris.
to have any chance against Nathrius,
It's the bell.
we must deprive him
Who?
of his most prized possessions.
So does the bell.
I know the path
Nice,
we must
dude.
take to reach them.
Cloth boots.
Nice.
Go ahead and roll if you need those.
Are we good for some pulls?
Yep, looks good.
Incoming!
No more takers for cloth, just more. Gonna deny him those boots.
No.
Shard him. Shard him right in front of him.
I didn't crystals.
I'm out of range.
Thank you, sir.
I need to get closer.
Need to be AFK for 1 second, sorry.
Oh, wrong way.
It's too far away.
Aggroing these yellow guys. Just try to pull them away a little bit so we finish them up.
I'm out of range.
This is so weird. Do they just all aggro or something?
It's
Is
just
it
the AoE keeps
attacking
pulling
them?
in.
It's too far away.
Alright, I think we're done.
That last one there we left alive.
Alright, remember watch out for the traps on these. When they're in our midst, they'll blow up.
Don't stand right in that doorway.
And yeah, the doorway tends to have a blast coming into it.
That Pat's coming back as well.
There are traps right around them.
I need to target something first. I'm out of range. I need to get closer.
Oh man, I had loot. I got excited.
Yeah, me too. It was just gold.
The kennels house the master's hunting pack. He keeps the beast.
Yeah, I think your odds of seeing trash drops down here are pretty slim.
To the
Hey,
hand
now.
cruelty, so we can advance to the
It
lower
could
levels
happen.
of the castle.
That's the kind of stuff they do, like, first half of week 1 they'll have trash drops everywhere, and then they nerf them after a few days.
Need to get closer.
You can't interrupt that. My store's zone.
I'm out of range.
Enrage. Interrupt those whenever you see them.
I need to target something first.
I can smell your fear.
Alright, so, Drek, I'll have you
Margot, to me.
take Bargast over to the back right, like Dreky's been doing.
Okay.
We want another table. East.
We lost about half people. Thanks, Joyce. I was gonna say, good idea.
I never tanked it, so make sure you yell at me, please.
Just do it just like LFR.
So I think,
Yeah.
Nick, you're holding the boss in third dog phase, is that right? Drucky has,
yeah.
what's his face?
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah,
yeah,
usually.
so Druk in P3 you want to bring Hecutus near the boss, and you just kind of shuffle step him around.
Yeah, I usually just drag the boss to keep him near the dog so we can cleave as much as possible. So Drek will just have to worry about moving him as he needs to.
Yeah, you should just be able to move him in like a little circle kind of thing.
Who's taking the dog on phase 2?
Drek's gonna have the dogs throughout, I think, right?
Okay.
There's no tank swap on this, is there?
I think on this
thought there
first
was on
phase
phase
we
1.
swap when stacks get too high.
Oh, okay, you do. Okay, so first phase is a swap. All right. And thereafter, Drek will have the dog. Yeah, so just remember, Sin Seeker's moving quick and then stay put so people can step off you. They're intersecting, and we soak the red circle charge in P1, and in P3 get those dirt circles out to the side as quick as you can because you get slowed over time. Alright, timer's going up.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The hunt begins. Nothing escapes my sight. Margot, make them bleed. This boat has your name on it. Nothing escapes my sight. Margot, make them bleed.
Alright, I got the dog.
Bring it in, Anxious, bring it in. Gotta step it.
Yeah, we stack on that one.
Nothing escapes my sight.
Yeah, they couldn't just make it one kind of mechanic because that would be too easy.
Margot,
Patchwork.
make
Not
them
patchwork.
Punch on Char.
Grab the dog.
This boat, your death will not
It's the Sin Seekers.
Dog number 2 on the way out.
Come.
Phase 2.
Remember, we're staying on the boss for now. Get the dog away.
Nothing escapes my sight.
Bring dog over here.
Drag him out to the corner. Move him, move him, move him, move him. Gonna have to drag the boss away. Rip is out. Okay, let's try to get it fast.
Kill the axe.
Nature, you on the shade?
Yeah, I got it.
Awesome, thank you. Rip is gone. Alright, we can move the boss back a little bit. Good deal. We're still beating on the boss for now.
Nothing escapes my sight.
Ah, crap.
Rip
Don't hit
soul
the
in
shade.
4.
Done. Good deal.
Don't.
Don't attack the
I'm
shade.
just shooting the boss for now.
Heal to full.
This boat
Since
Paul,
we
you might
out.
be too close. You might be too close to Bar.
yeah, Rip is out. Rip is out. All right, DPS switch to the shade now. We're killing the shade.
for everyone. I have enough boats for everyone.
Back on boss.
Heal to full.
Rip.
Kill the axe.
Rip is out. Shade is out. Still beating on the huntsman. Rip's dead.
Nothing escapes my sight. This boat has
Sin Seekers. Rip is coming out.
have enough
Heal to full.
for everyone.
Where guest is almost dead.
Yep, let's
need to get to the
drag
shade.
him on the shade. Kill the shade now. Everybody on the shade.
Nothing escapes my sight.
As soon as the shade's dead, make sure Barghest dies.
Nothing escapes my
Very good.
held my
Alright,
favorite.
Hecutus is on his way out, so we're gonna put the two of them together. And Drek, you just want to
Phase 3.
shuffle step them, like move them 2 yards, pause, move them 2 yards, pause.
Nothing escapes my sight.
Is this the phase we lost in Mini? Or no?
Yep, we're gonna lust when we get Hecutus to about 70% or so.
Okay.
Should last about the whole time. And we should be cleaving off Hecutus, not that it really matters if they're close. Alright, here comes Hero.
This boat has your name.
Sin Seekers.
Hecutus, Shutterbones.
Brown out.
I have enough boats for everyone. Hecutus, Shutterbones.
More move.
Nothing escapes my sight.
Phase 4.
Alright, now we just finish them off.
I have enough boats. This boat has your name on it. This boat.
Job. Damn it, I tried to catch Asmo. I was working so hard.
I was trying to catch Barris.
You did. You were number 1, dude. You were number 1 on that fight. Ah, good
Mine
job.
has me at 5.
Putting into that wretch.
Yeah, well, you need to get details. Badly.
Apparently.
The passage is down here, mortals.
The way ahead will be fraught with
Same
danger.
here.
You don't have
But we
details.
must reach those
I
animal
don't know, mine
stores.
says I'm on top, so I think y'all are wrong. Yeah.
Yours live.
Minnie, can you remind me of these rats again? What happens in here?
Don't.
You drop the puddle when they die. Right now, you stand in it, it gives you a ticket disease every tick you're standing in it.
Oh, okay.
Or a stack of
Just
disease.
look at
You can pass through them quick and you'll be fine, but if you stand in them for a while, you're in trouble. It lasts for 30 seconds. The healers will dispel you, but their dispels are on a cooldown.
That's okay. I'll cheer for you guys. Doing good.
And of course, if you have an immunity, you get a bunch of stacks and just get rid of it.
Yeah, true.
Or be a pally and cleanse yourself.
Congrats on the gear, everybody. Atkins.
It's too far away. I need to target something. I need a target.
So the bracers I just got, it's only like a 12 DPS increase. I have same item level. I don't know. Is there anyone else that really needs them?
I'm gonna post them in the raid. They're not gonna see them.
Yeah, go ahead, Martha.
I will as soon as we get out of this pool.
Oh, there's not. Oh, there's some good plate in there. Okay. Some worthwhile plate wearers tonight for Dora.
You got a lot. 1, 2, 5, 6.
Yeah, I actually noticed how many pallets we got tonight.
There might be an upgrade. What's Paul got on? Astro. What's Astro got on?
5 tallies.
Yeah. Paul, look at those
No,
wrists
that's
or
not
whatever it
pallets.
is.
What is it?
Wait for Ram.
Rams will link up pair of breach, I believe it was.
Yep, and then anybody who needs them should
Yeah,
roll.
look at those wrists.
Yeah,
Those are.
Yeah, I mean, it's a marginal increase for me, so I would rather
It's a
someone else that
13
needs
for
them.
me.
Dispatch this
You need
creature.
them?
Do they have the blue writing on them?
Yes. Yeah, I have the same item level, but running the sim, it's a 12 DPS increase. So someone else that needs it more than I do, I'll be happy to pass it on. Anybody else?
Passed on these or no?
What on these?
Mass stun. I think somebody did and it worked. I don't know, no. Beautiful.
I'm out of range.
So it looks like those are going to Ed. No one else needs them?
Yes,
Ed.
Yes.
Congrats, Ed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where you at, Ed?
It's too far away.
Thank you.
You're welcome, sir.
Put those on right now.
Good deal.
It's too far away.
You guys heal and just keep it up on top of everything, because I'm probably been able to heal anything. You're killing me.
I'm out of range.
It's about time we start getting a drop or two with BOEs.
Watch for Ludi. She'll probably get them.
Let me check. I got a loot pile back here. I got a gray. Hee woohoo!
Or Tazra.
Hey, gosh, you got a green at least.
Oh yeah, that's true. I did. I got a pair of shoulders.
I got all my loot earlier.
Can we drop another summoning portal, please?
I mean, can I get some mage food? I guess I didn't pick any up earlier.
Yep, I'll put some back here by the doorway.
Charge him double.
Well, remember we don't have to slaughter ourselves this time. I think this is the one we did. Is it this one or is it a different one? Which? Yeah, I think it's this guy. We don't have to slaughter ourselves.
You can die at the end of the fight so we can get back into
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Thanks for the cookies.
Although I guess I should have told you guys after.
there's a repair guy right there. I mean, it doesn't really make a difference.
So it costs gold.
Not if you take your gear off.
I gotta save that for Mythic Plus.
Oh, Shay, there's another route. I'll show you if that's this boss. But, you may notice 2 staircases at the back of the room. There have bars on the front right now. You can go up there, but yeah.
Oh, I thought those took you to another boss.
No, there is some mobs there, so you gotta be careful which way you go, but you can sneak past them. You know. Do we just summon somebody or get them?
Yeah, I was trying to get Paige, but she may be AFK. Alright, well, see if we're ready here.
Get this pet, you have
Oh, there's Nick.
tell them to summon, or I mean, tame undead pets.
Varys, where do you get that? Is that a rep thing you gotta do, or is that a
I
quest?
think it's a random drop.
It's a.
Oh god.
If you kill the bosses in the middle of the Theater of Pain, that's where the daily is, like today for Anima, they have a higher chance of dropping it. But you can get it off the trash mobs that are on there too.
Okay. See, I just don't know if I want to tame a dead pet anyways, because I like the look of them, but I want to get the
Oh yeah, groups.
I didn't want to get the feather wing though. But
Mini, I am attached to the left foot. It's like I want separation anxiety. I like that spot.
Is there a reason why I have this orange circle above my head?
Because you're a boob.
I'll milk it
Probably
for all
had
it's got.
sort of debuff or something that you were supposed to run out or run in or.
Wow, there's as many pallies as there is hunters.
About time.
We need more rogues and shamans
Only 2 of them.
and priests and death knights.
Well, at least the pallies are all playing a different spec. Got 1 tank, 1 heal, 2 healers, and 2 DPS.
The hunters are playing 2 different specs. I know Ludi's MM.
we don't have all 3 specs covered though. Varys, get on your survival hunter. Let's go.
We need a feral druid.
Alright, so if you're group 135, you're on the left. That's Gus, Nat, Ed, Joas, Ram, Robbie, Shay, Shar, Dref, Nature, Alexa, Asmo. 246, you're on the right. Ty, Bra, Dredgen, Taz, Vantix, Ludi, Incubus, Tally, Mort, Varys, and me. Tanks are in front. So, Nate, are you guys like 45 degrees out from the boss, kind of?
Yeah, more or less. We just have to be
So
far
you guys
enough
are
apart we
just-
don't get cleaved.
Yeah, you guys are just kind of taunting him at angles, so you're roughly 90 degrees apart out there, maybe a little less. And remember, when we get the beam, we need to take it out to the sides. You might have to spread a little front and back. Try not to run too far back, and try not to run too far front because the tanks are up there. Yeah, so that's it. Purple circles we spread, and soon we run to the back. and the boss will come through, and we'll switch sides after that. Just get out of the way because he does a cleave about the time he's running past us. Anybody have a question about which side they're on?
No, but the beam thingy, we just run to the side, right? If we get it.
Yeah, run to the side you're on, because it's shorter
Okay.
distance,
I
and then
just
just spread it out with the other beams that are out there. You don't have to be spread far; they're pretty narrow.
Okay.
But two stacks is bad news.
Okay.
Even right. Yep.
Just make sure when you spread out, there's two of you on the same side to spread out a little bit so you're not overshooting each other.
Yeah, and the exception to the rule of the side stacking is going to be if we have 3 or all of the miasmas on one side, 1 or 2 people move to the other side so they're evened out, and then you go back to your group after it drops off you. Okay, putting up timer.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Use a defensive.
Beams.
Something special is coming.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, me and F didn't get far enough apart.
3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Use a defensive.
Expunge or you spread it out a little bit.
Spread out.
And bring it back in.
3, 2, 1.
Taunt the boss.
Next beam in 2
Taunt the boss.
seconds.
3,
Something special is
2,
coming.
1.
Beams
Oh,
out.
careful, you're all on that side.
3, 2,
Oh, nice.
1.
Use a defensive.
Killed a couple people already.
Three, 2, 1.
Spread for
Taunt the
expunge
boss.
in a second.
3,
Spread
2,
out.
1.
3,
Back in.
2, 1.
Use a defensive.
Spread out those miasmas a little bit and beams in 2. Come on back in, Incubus. Come on, stack
Something
on us.
special is coming.
Yeah, the miasmas. Okay, other end. Everybody run to the other end. Help the miasma people if you can. Down to the gate.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, out of the way of the boss. Let him run through us.
Taunt
And
the
then
boss.
back on your sides. Make sure miasmas are spread out a little bit.
Something
Beams.
special's
Beams
coming.
out. Beams out. Beams out.
Stretch in the chat.
Use a defensive.
3,
Yes.
2,
Alright, we're gonna
1.
probably lose some people on the next beam. Incubus, go on and bring it in on the left-hand side. Stack another circle on the left behind. Behind the foot.
Stack on everybody.
Behind the foot.
Come up a little bit, Varys.
Taunt the boss.
Expunge, spread out.
Spread out.
Back in.
2.
If you have an immunity and get another beam, use it.
2,
If you already got a stack, beams in 2.
Something special is coming.
There they are.
3, 2, 1.
We gotta get those to the side. Keep going, people.
Fired that right up the middle.
3, 2,
3,
1.
2,
Use a
1.
defensive.
Spread for expunge in 1.
Spread out.
3, 2, 1.
Taunt the
Beams
boss.
in 2.
Something special is coming.
3, 2, 1.
Run!
Other end.
Three, 2, 1.
Use a
Out of the way.
defensive.
And then back in behind, sides.
Something special is coming.
Beams. Beams out.
3, 2,
1.
1.
Taunt the boss.
3, 2, 1.
Use a defensive.
Alright, can we get Taz up, please?
Spread out.
Spread expunge.
3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Need it in there.
Taunt the boss.
Do we have a res?
Something special is coming.
Yeah.
Alright, we got Taz coming up.
2, 1.
Use a defensive.
3, 2, 1.
3.
How many reses do we have left?
1.
I think I got it.
Spread for expunge and 1.
Spread out.
3, 2, 1.
Let's get
Use a defensive.
Graph up if we can. Beams.
Something
Beams out.
special is coming.
1.
Run.
Other end.
Shit.
Three, 2, 1.
Right out of the way.
Taunt the boss.
Back in.
3, 2.
Beams out to
Something
the
special
side.
is coming.
3, 2, 1.
Use a defensive.
Yeah, can we get Graph or Ty, whoever's close?
3,
We got 3 minutes.
2,
Okay.
1.
Cool.
Taunt the boss.
2.
Expunge, spread.
Spread out.
3, 2, 1.
Use a defensive. Time to take spot.
Beams in 1.
Something special is coming.
3, 2, 1.
3, 2.
Taunt the boss.
1.
3, 2, 1.
Expunge in 3. We're gonna spread.
Spread out.
3, 2, 1.
3, 2.
Beams in
Taunt the
2.
boss. Something special.
Beams
is
out.
coming.
Let's try to spread out these other end.
Run.
Three, 2,
3.
1.
Right out of the way.
Use a
1.
defensive.
Bring it back in.
Something
Beams.
special is coming.
Beams out.
3, 2, 1.
Taunt the boss.
3, 2, 1.
Use a defensive.
Spread for expunge now.
Spread out.
Click, click, click. Click, click, click.
3, 2, 1.
Taunt the boss.
Good job, guys.
Job, guys.
The enema stores lie ahead.
3 one-shots. What are we gonna do with ourselves?
Try not to die.
We tried to die on that one.
Yeah,
I
we
know.
hard.
Hey, I finally got a piece of
What we're
loot
gonna
off
do
the
is we're gonna
raid.
pull some ads on Sun King.
It's new shoulders.
I'm gonna spin up all night
Yeah,
like it on Sunday.
yeah.
It's gonna be the best.
Alright, so watch the top of the stairs. There are some moth up here, folks.
I'm gonna faith
Got a
bullet.
weapon. Congrats, man. Jesus, Taylor.
Wait, we got a weapon token?
You got a friend.
Yeah, the shaman.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Congrats. Is that the first one we've gotten?
No.
Uh,
Dale
No,
got one.
someone got it last week.
Okay, cool.
Jeez, I just got a 197 earlier and I got this.
Well, hopefully one of the choices is better for you. The other thing you can do is different spec on it too, I suppose.
Yeah.
Where are you? Safe. Come on. Pick to the right. Run, 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 run.
Go to my dot. Here everyone comes.
Go ahead, Elixir. You're all right. You're not gonna pull anything. You just put it up there for so you'd feel
Stoneborn
better
wanted
about,
to use such
about having
routes
to
to
walk
see
by.
to our master's demands. The debaucheries I have
Nah, you just don't want the healer to get blamed for pulling stuff.
No,
Alright,
I just.
Is everybody up here past the stairs now?
I think your wife's still downstairs.
Alright, let's roll.
I just finished running back.
Wait, why'd you run back?
I was dead.
As most Shar said, we should leave you behind.
Yeah, why were you running back, Asmo? Oh my god. Like, hello? Jeez.
She wanted that loot.
For res.
Oh, she probably had repairs when she released.
No, I was dead, so I released.
Oh,
Hey,
so that was
Taylor.
the we don't have to die shortcut. Thank you.
If you want,
Yeah.
you can probably, on our break. Are we gonna take a break before the sun boss or no?
Yeah, let's clear trash up there and we'll take a break.
If you want, you can probably go get your weapon and we can get it enchanted if you want to swap it on, up to you.
Yeah.
Well, assuming Asmo has his stuff.
Well, you just gave me one enchant on this, the better enchant for this one earlier.
Oh my god.
And then of course I replaced it.
If we don't, just buy it off the market. Honestly.
Yeah, I can do that.
Isn't
Which
that
enchant?
token only for 200? You might want to make sure it's actually 200.
Let's see if it's an upgrade. That's a
Yeah,
good
that's
call.
true too.
I
Because if
mean-
it's a one-hander, I only have a 184 shield, so it may not be.
It is a 200. You get to choose between the stuff they'll give you for a token.
Right, 'cause
So
I
there
think
should
he
be an
has a
assortment based on
197
your
right
class.
Here's a 197.
So for instance, if it's not better for DPS, you grab a healing or whatever. Curious to know if those tokens are soulbound, or if they're tradable too.
Oh yeah, it's
Soulbound.
interesting.
Does it have blue writing on it or no?
No.
Yeah, so it's soulbound for you, but it may just be because it's an upgrade.
Yeah.
So for instance, if you had all 213s, perhaps you'd be able to trade it. But it may be that it's always bound. I don't know.
I need to get closer.
Yeah, I think so, bro.
These guys are stonable. Keep them from walking.
Oh, Asmo got a piece of gear. Is that an upgrade, Laura?
No.
Oh. Sorry, I just saw it.
I just finished simming it.
I'm out of range. It's too far away.
I'm excited to kill this guy tonight. Tonight is the end of his life.
Get closer.
Yeah, I think we're going tonight.
Hey, we got it.
Hell yeah.
We were so close last week.
All night long.
So I think we're save us left.
Yeah, we're not killing him, you know that, right?
Oh,
Well, we'll save him and then we'll kill him.
We're killing this
Yeah,
stupid
that's
shit.
good. That sounds good.
We already killed him back in.
Burning
Now we're,
Crusades.
yeah, now we're
A
just.
long time ago, yeah.
I just think what expansion is
Sunwell Temple, Burning Crusade.
Can we pop another summoning portal somewhere, please?
in. No, he was Tempest Keep.
We'll just get Paige in here quick as we're moving. Only need a couple of folks to stick around once we get it up.
nice gear score, Ed. I just saw your message, dude.
Thanks.
Ooh. What is it up to?
197
Nice.
Nice.
Nice, dude.
Hey, Laura. Do not look at your DMs for me.
Alright.
I forgot you were streaming. I'm serious.
Well, they already showed up because I don't keep it in a separate window. So
imagine being a loser and streaming.
Imagine being a loser and can't remember I'm streaming.
I hope I'm actually just watching this stream.
What about these guys? Are these guys settable, Rand?
Whoa.
Nope.
There's some heavy damage.
I was gonna say I can drop.
They're not. Figured I'd check.
Drink too.
Ooh. You want me to beat him up, Taz?
Please.
Yeah, stab.
Interrupting my drink is just not acceptable.
Oh, one go Cloaky? There he is.
Claire, what guy?
Nobody got a BOE? The hell?
Assassin, like, cloaking something.
I mean, he's got the down low information, man. He said they just dropped the rate. Maybe himself.
And you guys haven't done your time walking raid for the week? See if you can get in one or try to get in one. The loot there is the same level as this.
What do you mean by time walking raid?
It's Uldor this week.
So how do you queue for that?
If you go to like the looking for group and the pre-made groups and classic raids, look for the ones that say time walking Old War or TW Old War. Those are your time walking raids, and they drop 200.
So all the bosses in there drop
You
that?
have to go to the old Valorant.
You gotta clear the place, I believe, and then... Or is it actually dropping? Is it dropping 200 gear?
Everything else is dropping 200 gear. The
Interesting,
BOPs
okay.
off trash, or the BOPs off trash aren't tradable. But yeah, it seems like a very easy, efficient way to gear up.
It's got that itemization instead of what they do nowadays, but they're probably still good if they're high level.
The trinkets I'm wearing right now are from that raid.
Pull that far one
nice.
in, can you?
Sounds like something we need to do.
Yeah, we need a guild.
How easy was it?
The first time we tried it, we had to really nobody knew what they were doing. The second time, the raid lead knew what he was doing and walked everybody through it, and it was a snap. There was a couple rough spots, but second pull, everything worked out and it was good.
Okay.
And some of them, the explanations were longer than the actual fight.
Oh, Minnie was there.
It's a fun place.
I was gonna say, nobody here has ever experienced anything like that.
No.
I like the way Minnie explains stuff.
I didn't say I didn't like it.
Don't stand on the red shit, it'll kill you. They're bombs.
Boom.
Brawl. I saw that.
I'm out of range. I don't have products.
Oh, he knows I'll let him die. Yeah.
Oh, I've seen her.
Sometimes.
I've seen her do it.
And the thing is he knows I'll do it because he used to heal with me in classic. And that whole do not heal thing list, ask him for the team.
Appalling. Our people starve outside the castle walls.
Where's
Yet
my
these
loot?
loyalists indulge there.
Oh my god, he's such a loot whore, bro. 2 pieces not enough for you.
Amasses an army to destroy
He did.
the
He did
Shadow
ride me
Lands.
with the Eldor tourniquet too.
Oh, I got loot. Come on,
Deserve
come on.
their fate
Oh,
to believe in the
Jamari, I
laws
don't
of
want
Denathrius.
food.
Many valuable weapons adorn these halls. Let us liberate them from the grasp of these aristocrats.
So, Mort, Alexa, neither of you needed the belt that I linked.
No, I've got one in my bags that I don't want to wear.
Okay.
I've already looted one.
Okay.
But thank you.
Just wanted to make sure you guys saw it.
Yeah, thanks. This mirror should prove useful for helping you move throughout the castle, mortals.
Alright, yep, we're going up the stairs.
Yeah, after break we'll put down a new table as well.
Yeah, and a new vault so we could get.
Good call, Brawl, because I don't have any
Okay.
poison, so. Or oil on. Ran out, man.
Alright, we're running out of opportunity to get any trash loose here.
I know, we'll have to kill a boss and kill more trash.
Right?
Yeah, I guess so. Be stingy with us.
So do those red balls explode too? What's the deal with that?
You check the volley.
Okay.
Denathrius keeps his most potent souls in this chamber. He fuels their darkest instincts, forging them into weapons to turn
Alright,
on
why
his
don't
enemies.
we put up a timer while we're waiting for the gate?
Once I break these bonds, you will be the first to burn.
Shrink this frames back down
Is your
too.
most potent sin,
Alright, 5 minutes.
I'll be right back.
It will serve us well.
This one's pride and
I
arrogance
gotta get
are
out of here
legendary.
before that damn statue
Come,
takes me over.
Let us deprive Denathrius of his prize.
Anybody happen to have the mats for the wrist for the intel to do an enchant?
What's it take? I have greens. You can DE.
I have no idea what it takes. That's why I was asking if
Big
I had
Chad.
extra mats.
Laura, open trade with me, please. I got greens for you to DE.
How much you want for it?
Don't worry about it. Int.
Yes.
I'm going to get my weapon. Could I get a portal back in a little bit? I'm still flying
Thank you.
over there.
Welcome.
Wasn't it upgrade from what you got?
I don't know. I'm flying over there still. How do I turn this thing in? To a weapon.
At your covenant.
I am.
There should.
What covenant are you?
Ventir.
Oh damn.
Do you have to have a certain amount of renown and all that stuff in order to buy them, or is it just always open?
It's downstairs, Taylor. Okay.
For Faye, it's where your covenant upgrades are.
I can show you. It's no big deal. There's one for heroic rating and there's one for normal rating.
Yeah,
Where? All right. Okay.
I thought they were downstairs behind that big thing in the middle.
You take the mirror, you go downstairs, and then it's through the big doors on the left and right.
What can you crochet for me?
Well, I'm working on something different.
What are you working on that's different? A sweater. Are you gonna make me a sweater too?
No.
Why
Make
not?
a sweater for me.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yes.
All right. Are you gonna make something for me?
Maybe.
What are you gonna make me?
I don't know. I said maybe.
Okay.
Five,
All right.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh my God, Rogers. I'm pretty sure it's making flippers. Means I have to do a magic circle.
Alright, break's over, let's pull.
Coming in hot.
All right, let's go.
Those are the boss.
No.
Ridicles, traitors! Stop them!
Spread out.
I don't have a target.
Okay, get out of
Spoil
there.
sports.
That was close.
Oh man, that counted as a wipe.
Can I get a summon back? Please?
I have 7 wipes on it.
Gross.
I mean, he's a panda. He probably just turns around and uses
So somebody,
There's shaman
somebody
bears.
pulled and reset that thing.
I don't know how bears clean their
Maybe.
butt.
Seashells. Oof. Well, what'd you get, Judy? Different staff. A staff? Yeah.
Is it an upgrade?
Yeah, slightly.
Slightly as in worth an enchant?
Yeah, it's nice.
Hey, I'm back, sorry.
Welcome back, Tar.
Thank you.
I had that thing, but the problem was, like, my shield's low. If I got the one-hander, it would have been, I still would have been missing out on the intellect, so I felt like...
It's a wild looking staff.
Yeah, the coolness factor kind of factored it, too. Huh, I've never not had a shield before. I guess you don't get hit, I guess it doesn't really matter, huh? Yeah, not too much.
Dropping the transmog guy. Up front. Oh, I got my favorite.
I have not survived for 10,000 years just to fall to a swarm of rats.
I was watching a video on this today, and they kind of recommended get into phase 2 within a minute and 45 seconds.
Oof. Do it to it.
Oh, this transmog's pretty cool.
That's up front.
That's what it looked like, yeah. It was before the infusers.
Char, did you get your feast? There's a up front.
I have a knack for making people disappear.
Are we gonna redo flasks?
Well, mine's off, so I'm not yet. Wait until
Do
we're
we
like
need armor
about
kits?
to fall.
Put the drop the vault again.
I
I've
still have
got 57 minutes.
Yeah, we should be good on that one.
Oh, that's right. Never mind. My bad.
Laura, do you want to drop your cauldron this time, or you want me to drop another one?
I can drop it. Hey, did you get your food buff? Or is that?
So am I dropping it before? I don't want to make sure we get. I don't want to.
Let me drop mine. I haven't dropped mine in a couple weeks.
Okay.
Last tried Ed beat me to it, and I had to cancel. Here you go.
Thank you. So do we want more than the 2 pally healers to be working on the boss this time? Looks like we got 1 extra heals than what we had last time. So I don't think we had 7.
Can we get more cookies, please?
Everybody get a flask, by the way?
Yeah.
Still there.
Oh, I didn't. Hold on.
Okay, so.
Alright, flask, food, oil, shield. I'm good. We're ready. Pew pew. Pew pew!
Got to use up those flasks, so.
I don't have an umbrella.
Taylor, use. You got one?
Badger.
Use it and pick up another one. I don't know how long that thing sits there. Does it sit there until it's all gone?
Yeah, it sits there for a certain amount of time or until they're all gone.
I grabbed a spare in case someone needs it.
I did too.
I'm sure somebody else did, yeah.
As did I.
Maybe Nat, since he's AFK.
Prime candidate for
His
one.
is probably still going.
Oh, it is.
He's he's still got. Huh.
Yeah, so to Ed's comment about pushing faster, I don't know, some people were probably doing this, but one tweak that I read about was kill the occultists ASAP on the first phase so we get their jars down fast. Make sure we don't miss any of them so they can be filled up or healed up. So we'll try to interrupt, get the occultists into the center as quickly as possible, kill them first, and then we can kill the assassins off and their ethos off.
Well, my second comment, do we want another person to kind of
right.
focus on the boss or not?
Let me fix the groups a little bit. Yeah, we can have a little more on the boss. And we still potentially have the issue of having to hold DPS to get a batch of infusers done.
Okay, I'll still holler out the 40% to see if we want to hold off or not.
Minnie, so there was something I wanted to ask you. Can we assign, so last week I was trying to slow on one side and I was trying to use capacitor totem on the other to kind of help with those infusers getting to the things. Can we assign a couple DPS to each side? Like I saw Brawless on the right side. Now I'm not saying that I didn't you know, the hunters may have just been shooting him from across the room, but I didn't see anybody physically else over there really with Brawl. It seemed like Brawl was doing a lot of the lifting there. So
Yeah, I don't know which side you were hitting.
So it was right. It was left side if you're facing the stairs, right side if you're facing the boss.
Yeah, I can normally keep the infusers pretty stuck, although maybe I should change my spec for this fight. I'm thinking about that.
But I was just thinking, like, maybe if we assigned, you know, like, you know, Various and Shar to one side, and you know what I mean, like a couple of the range to either side, just to make sure we get the infusers.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we definitely should. I think, bro, we were mostly hitting the left side as we're facing. Is that correct? I think I wound up on the right once or twice. Maybe it was the other way around. I forget. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we want DPS to split a little bit and basically just do what we can to slow them down as much as possible. Yeah. Yeah. Any movement slows on them, just keep them fairly well slowed. In general, I think we were hitting them pretty much before they could channel, as long as we knew that they were coming out. But yeah, so if we could have hunters split left and right more or less evenly and get some tar traps out there as well, that'll help slow them down.
Should we assign sides?
Yeah, sure.
On one side. I'm afraid we're gonna end up one side if we just.
Yeah, so we can say that Sharon Varus right and Robbie Shea and Ludi left, as we're looking at it now, just for the infusers. We've got.
So Varus and I on the east side.
Well, if up on my mini map is north.
Yep, should be.
Be west.
And I said you guys were right hand side as we're looking at it, so that would be west on the mini map. How about we just call it right hand side as you're looking at the pedestal with Kelthus?
Okay, that works.
Yay.
Okay, and then yeah, so in general, right, our priority stays the same. We're killing infusers, we're killing occultists, because the infusers kill him up and create more healing once we kill them, and occultists create more healing once we kill them. And then we're killing the big guy, the Vanquisher, although we may need to swap to assassins when they are low because we don't want to have to kill them twice. But in general, if we can keep those Vanquishers down to the point where we have max 1, then it makes life a lot easier on the tanks. So Drek, you're swapping off with Nate, and you guys are swapping on one stack, is that right, Nick? Or does it go higher?
I'm trying to remember. Usually DBM yells at me to tank swap.
Okay.
I think we could take a couple stacks before we have to swap.
Alright. And yeah, so potentially we have one up when we get the shade of Kelthus out. We prefer not to, but it's probably pretty likely, so we have to finish up stuff quick. And another thing I would like to try is holding Hero for the second shade phase. So let's try doing that off the bat here and see how we do in the first shade phase with just major cooldowns. So, you know, save your 5-10 minute cooldowns for the first shade phase, and then on the second one we'll do lust and whatever you got left. And see, because I think we might have a few people down, be under a little more pressure on that final phase. good to go, Ty? Ty must have stepped away a sec.
Sorry, I'm here. I'm in here.
No problem. Alright. We are all set. Putting up a timer, so remember to interrupt, get those occultists in the middle. We'll kill them quick and give the healers something to work on. Something else to work on.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ridicles, traitors!
I will not stop
Yeah, do try to spread out a little. And yeah, the vulgar brand is the top priority to interrupt on the occultists. Alright, they're all dead, the jars are out. He's dead.
I need to target something first.
More of those fools seek to hinder
Anyway,
us.
next time we
Do
can
not
try to
allow
get the
them
jars a little bit
interfere.
closer because it was out of my range and gone by the time I got there.
Yeah, the problem is that they hop around a little bit, but if we can yank them back in, maybe we can do that.
Stack tighter maybe in the first fight, or when we start.
Yeah, it seems to me they hop away from people, so I'm not sure they're hopping to people, but that might help. Imps are coming out. Or fiends.
Topping at 40 or what?
Yep. Although, are we at 40 yet?
34.
34, okay.
Taunt the boss.
Ready to start pushing those assassins when they get low?
Additional guards are en route. Ensure that their deaths are swift.
Not sure what we're getting out of this batch. I think assassins. Occultists. Let's blow them up real quick.
More of those fools seek to hinder us. Do not allow them to interfere.
You little beasts are getting out of
Is that 40?
We got more occultists coming in 8 and assassins now. We got a vanquisher now too.
Okay, we'll haul.
Additional guards are en route. Ensure that their deaths are swift.
Just say when and we'll start hitting it again.
We got all kinds of stuff now. Let's kill the occultists on the vanquishers.
He's coming.
Oh, the shade's out.
Yeah, he's up. Yep.
Healed him.
Maybe some
We had a
dots
bunch
on it?
of then we had done the cultist drop the vases.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Fire.
Under stack for the Ember.
We gotta get the Ember Blast into the middle.
Easiest to be stack around the boss, I think, for that.
Yep, in general, stay close and try to kill those Phoenixes low.
Stack high.
Yeah, stepped on me.
And yeah, that's got to be faced away, right? The cleave. It's always got to be away from the group. You don't want to be in front of where the boss is. There's a blast. Stack it.
Stack high.
Phoenixes are back up.
Shockwave.
So was that HOTS, or were people still just kind of pouring it into the boss?
I think it was hot because I wasn't healing.
No, neither.
Shockwave.
I know I hit some of the canisters that were out.
Stack high.
Another interruption from the cattle guard.
Alright, let's wipe it.
Okay.
On a plus note, we beat the first set of infusers.
Yeah, demons come out?
No.
Nice.
Yeah, so we should be good on time. I think if we can actually push that ahead of that Vanquisher we got. So yeah, there's the infusers there, but we're just
Draft from giving you battle ready.
Yeah, so do not release.
Stand in fire.
But do stand in the fire. All right, we're wiping.
Minnie, with those phoenixes, do I just keep running around until it disappears, or do they get killed?
So I think actually the suggestion I was reading is we want to try to bring them together roughly and kill them real quick. They stay down for 20 seconds, so particularly if we can cleave them fairly near the boss.
Okay.
You know, they're dropping fire, but they also stop to hit whoever they're chasing.
Don't release.
And I just kind of stood there for a little bit, and either someone was healing the heck out of me or it wasn't hitting me all that hard. I'm not sure which it was.
Thank you.
Thanks, Scott. The Phoenix meleeed me for 2k.
Oh, that's not bad.
And 3k.
Unless it's psych. Oh, Jesus.
Run it out. Everybody out. Up the steps.
Spread out.
Yeah, the breezer rezzed me right in the middle of everything.
Alright, so we just gotta pop up Bank. So yeah, I think you can kind of hold the Phoenixes there for a little bit, especially if they're getting low on health. You know, double them back on pre-existing fire so they don't lay more stuff down. But ideally we're not pushing that phase right when we got a whole bunch of new pops.
So Ed, on that one where you said they were pushing, did they like hero at the beginning or anything, or did they just push it they're just DPS and?
No, it's not DPS. They're just healed him up to the 45%.
Yeah, so remember...
Oh, I know, but I meant like the ads and stuff, like...
They took down the Stone Goblin guy. When he came out, they took him down, and then they immediately pushed right after he went down.
Yeah, so we had a second one right about when we were thinking it might be time to push them from 40 to 45.
Right, so as soon as that first one went down, they have actually pushed right after.
And I think it sounded like we missed at least one of the initial canisters, so if we can get all those occultists in real close, and especially if we can get the canisters pretty much together. So we've only got the one death grip at the moment. I'm not sure if we can knock those occultists back together if they bump out.
That, or just give me a heads up as soon as they drop, and or at least one of them, and I'll run out and get it.
Yep. Okay. Because so what they do is they cast Door of Shadows, I think, as an escape when they're being damaged, and that puts them like 30 yards away from where they were, or 20 yards away.
Okay. I'll do my best to get there, because I mean, if I get one of those, that's going to bump me up a lot as far as the heals.
Yeah, those initial 4, if we can heal those all to full, that probably gives us a nice starting boost, and maybe that means we can push Kelthus before that second Vanquisher, which would be a nice time.
Hey, Star. For this fight, I'm using Salt Embers Legendary. With all the ads, it's almost worth it.
And let's try to be fairly close together on the shade phases. So what we have to keep in mind is that the shade needs to be faced away on normal because the cleave is just going to hit the tank. So it's a fire breath. So we want to be kind of behind him, and then we need to move the Phoenixes so that they're not running right on top of the group, but hopefully so they're near enough that we can just blow them up real quick while we're hitting the shade. If we can get 6-8 people in Ember Blast, we're not going to lose people from it. And 12-14 people even better. Okay, putting up timer. Get those occultists in.
4,
We'll get them dead.
3, 2, 1.
Bring it, those traitors! Gods, stop them!
Nice. They're all dead right there in the middle.
More of those fools seek to hinder us. Do not allow them to interfere.
Alright, Vanquisher number 1's about to spawn.
Another interruption from the castle guard. Dispose of them.
Stack high.
Vanquisher down.
Kelthus is at 38, 39. Yeah, so keep going.
People can channel right now, so Vanquisher won't knock them out.
We're killing occultists, so we should get some stuff to push with. Try to kill them all right there.
Another interruption from the castle guard.
41, 42.
Yep. We're about to make some jars, so try to push them real quick.
I'm out of range.
Before. It's about to pop.
One jar. We got a new Vanquisher.
There's a big.
We're gonna have to swap Vanquisher and Shade back and forth. Work on the Vanquisher till the Shade shows up.
I'm out of range.
Alright, get close to the Shade. Move the Phoenixes a little way. If they're chasing you, get away. Don't be in front of the Shade. We gotta be close in so we share that Ember Blast. Phoenixes are about to die.
Shockwave.
Ensure that the boss is a little bit out in front. The rest of us get right behind. Ember Blast should be in with us.
Down. Trying to soak it to somebody. I think it was only 2 of us.
Can we move the shade, or is it just standing?
The tank's up.
There we go, got that Ember Blast.
Move them a little bit, fire under.
Additional guards are en route. Ensure that their deaths are
Vanquishers
swift.
down.
Alright, let's keep going and see how we're doing. Vanquisher.
We should be getting that.
Can we pop Ed up, please?
30 seconds.
Another interruption from
All right.
the castle guard. Dispose of
We're
them.
doing pretty good. Infusers.
Yep, let's get them.
Yeah.
Good job, guys.
Still got one infuser up.
Yeah, one infuser on the left. We got one orb over here for healers. Second one is going to make an orb. Back on the Vanquisher. Two orbs on left for heals. One left over there.
Another interruption.
All right, we got them all.
Guard. Dispose of them.
Stack high.
More of those fools seek to hinder us, do not allow them to interfere.
The cultists are up. Back at the stack.
Taunt the boss.
Alright, we got some jars out. They're spread out a little bit, but they're pretty close to where the Vanquisher is.
Fools seek to hinder us, do not allow them to interfere.
Gonna get a new Vanquisher soon. Let's get this guy dead.
Yes, my power. It returns.
What percentage are we pushing to now?
90.
90. I'll holler out at 85.
Additional guards are en route. Ensure that their deaths are swift.
Right, when the assassins get low, make sure you kill them. New Vanquisher's showing up.
More of those fools seek to hinder us. Do not allow them to interfere.
We're gonna have a cultist in a second. Kill the low assassins.
Infuser.
Oh, infusers, we gotta get them.
Stack high.
Additional guards are en route. Ensure that their deaths are swift.
We got one orb left hand side from an infuser, about to have a second.
$84.
Alright, go easy, we gotta catch up a little bit.
More of those fools seek to hinder us. Do not allow them to interfere.
Cultists.
He's at 85. I'm not healing him though.
We're gonna get new infusers soon, potentially. We got a couple of jars around there, but we're not worried about that at the
Do not
moment.
allow them to interfere.
We gotta catch up a little bit here. Infusers are out.
Stack high.
The ones on the right are going in fast.
Stack high.
They're almost there.
They're low.
Stack high.
Yep. One infuser on the left, two on the right. The two on the right need to be killed. One on the left has 5k.
Do not
It's
allow
dead.
them to interfere.
And we got two Vanquishers up.
We're falling behind.
Yeah, we're missing a lot of DPS after that first shade phase. Wasn't bad.
More of those fools seek to hinder us. Do not
Yeah,
allow
so now you would kill the low Vanquisher as priority, so we were down to one. Now we just lost an trick. Alright, let's wipe it. We'll try again.
Stack high.
Is there a way to kite the shade more out of the fire? Because you can't really stay behind them well when you're standing in puddles of
Do
fire.
not release.
So yeah, the deal with the fire on the shade phase, there's two sets, right? So there's the stuff going down from the Phoenix, which if we're kind of face tanking them a little bit, that should move pretty slow. Plus they're snareable, so they move real slow if you snare them. And we should. And then the other is the Ember Blast is going to leave a big circle every time. And we should be standing in that. A bunch of us should stand in that when it goes down. Then we all have to move forward. So if we're putting that fairly close behind the boss, like we're trying to do, then we're going to have to move the boss maybe 10-12 yards each time the Ember Blast goes down. I know it's a little hard for tanks to see what's going on back there because it's kind of a mess of fire, but that's the rough idea. Yeah, good point, Brian. Oh, sorry, a pattern for moving them?
Yeah.
I think we probably just want to kind of circle around the center, more or less. So you guys have to worry about having him faced, whichever one of you's holding him, having him faced away. And that time we had the extra degree of difficulty with having a Vanquisher still up, too. So you're taunt swapping them back and forth. But yeah, Braw's point is good, is that ranged, let's make sure we kill the Phoenix fast, and then, but we should still be Phoenixes. We should still be staying close so that we can help with Ember Blast, or if it's on us, we put it in the stack. And then we can get onto Shade once the Phoenixes are down. Oh, we lost Shay. Let's just drop a portal. It'll be a little quicker.
Shade, you release.
Away.
We'll get you. We'll get you. Don't worry.
At least, even though she's lost, she didn't make friends.
Yet, or at least we know of yet, yeah.
There's food at the front ring here, Shay. It's not a trivial path from down there.
No, it's not a straight line at all. No.
Alright, I think we're here. Putting up timer.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Rid those traitors! Gods, stop them!
One cultist left. Alright, jars are all out.
More of those fools seek to hinder us. Do not allow them to interfere.
It's like a jar right here. Alright. Oh,
Or if you click on the thing when someone's already doing it, it boots the other person off.
Back sure up.
More of those fools seek to hinder us. Do not allow them to interfere.
Stack high.
Got a few seconds to do a pedestal if you haven't done it.
Do not allow them to interfere.
Kill the low ones. Cultist come in, finish that assassin, switch to a cultist.
Another interruption from the castle guard. Dispose of them.
I don't have a target.
These jars will help us to push.
40's up, or 40.
41. We want to hold or keep going?
Let's keep going, burn the Vanquisher.
Another interruption from the castle guard. Dispose
Same way as last time, try to be close. If we're gonna have some fiends, we're just gonna blow them up in the mix.
45.
And we got new occultists. Try to finish that Vanquisher. Alright, on the shade.
Stack close for the Phoenixes.
Stack high.
Everybody on res?
Back in the blast and blast. Okay, now move out of it. Stay behind.
Stack high. Shockwave.
Stack on Risen again.
West. Out of it.
Shockwave.
People stacking.
We got
That
fire
hurts.
under us.
Just went down by something right on top of them.
Gotta get the shade down to 45. There's blast. Yeah, we don't have enough people in those blasts. We gotta get them down close, close, close. Phoenix is moving again. Whoever it's on should be moving it away from the group. Should be about 5-10 yards behind the group. You can face tank it, but just a little ways away. Alright, let's wait. That actually looked good at the start of the phase. Does anybody have an idea what was calling them off there?
I'm getting a res on draft.
Well,
Right,
when the phase started, we got occultists and assassins, and the Vanquisher was still up.
Yeah, I think we were a few seconds slow on the push there. It looked like we were.
Don't release.
What, Shadow?
I need to repair.
Yeah, I actually got blown up
Really,
by an
buddy?
assassin during that.
Well, one thing I noticed from my perspective, although it might not matter because there may be enough range, is that people aren't, like, I'm right up on the boss and people are spread out, not like stacked tight enough for those Ember Blasts. And we keep losing.
Yeah, it's hard for the heals and range to keep up, but we need to try.
If we're targeting the embers, or the phoenixes, it's kind of hard to stay with the boss and burn them down.
It is. Yeah, we have to kind of shoot and move. Just keep relocating.
Let's put a really bright target on Gus.
Oh, not a bad idea. She'll always be right near the boss.
Could mark your tanks too.
Yeah, so with the fire, every time we get Ember Blast, there's a big circle we're gonna have to move out of. We just know that.
Shadow chill.
But particularly if we can slow those phoenixes and kill them fast, there's less to worry about for 20 seconds. But there were so many other things. I think we were bleeding people due to that.
Yeah.
Well, we got caught on that left wall too. We should have circled back or something.
Yeah, I think ideally we'll circle around a bit, and the tanks are just, they have to worry about keeping the boss pointed out from the
So
raid
are they
the whole time.
circling the outside of the room or the inside of the room?
The center. The question is there room to turn back, or have we blocked it off with Phoenix Flames?
Would it be easier for them to, drag it around the outside of the circle?
That would probably be okay.
I'm just thinking then there's like more room for more space.
Yeah, just if they kind of do a smaller circle, then people don't have to move as much, theoretically.
Well, typically we're dragging him where there isn't fire,
get a
because there's
fire.
fire everywhere, so it's kind of hard. We just have to make it up as we go.
So and the faster the range managed to kill the phoenixes, the easier that is there.
And I switched to burning down the Phoenix, but it took me a really long time, so I don't know if there was much range switching to those.
Yeah, the one I was on, I seem to be the only one from what I can see.
Yeah,
we got one fast, and I died before could really switch to the second one. But yeah, so we got to watch for both of them, right? And they're getting marked. I think they're getting marked with orange and purple by DBM. That may change. Let me see if that's always the assignment. It looks like those are the two assignments, so on normal we'll probably just have orange and purple for the phoenixes. Yeah, so like Ross said, they do switch targets, right? They fixate for a while and they switch. So if there's a little red beam on your head, that means you're being chased. So you can control where they're going to go and where they're going to drop the fire.
Yeah, hold it. Now you got incentive. Oh, up.
If I was a real gamer, I'd have a bucket. Oh, the hell with it. I'll just use the chair.
That's a brand new chair.
Broken eventually, right?
God, new chair.
Gross.
I wonder why she needed a new one.
Yeah, if I rot it out.
Man, Raiden's important.
She might be wearing the depends.
Some people like
Exactly,
them in
Raj.
diapers.
Yeah,
You there, nature?
use some depends.
All right.
Ron knows how it is.
Do it right. Invest in a catheter.
Oh.
Yeah, I keep those clean
sorry.
now.
I'm too dirty for
All right,
that.
we're here. Putting up timer.
Pew pew.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Rid of those traitors! Gods, stop them!
All right, the jars are all right there. Nice job.
The rider belongs to us.
So, another interruption from the castle guard. Dispose of them.
Save me.
Yeah, if we're quick about it, we can get 2 full channels before the smash.
Ensure that their deaths are swift. Additional guards are en route. Ensure that
Kill the low
their
ones.
deaths are swift.
We'll finish that. Cultists. Alright, let's get that set of jars here.
Just hit
Another
40.
interruption from the castle guard. Dispose of them.
More jars, more jars.
42.
Alright, all 4 jars right there. Work on Vanquisher. We're about to push Kelthus. See how low we can get him.
Allow them to interfere.
Should be coming down any time.
Yeah, we already had stuff showing up. There he is.
I got it. Left.
Shockwave.
Try to be close behind for Ember. There it is, stack it. Move forward. Toss a little bit, drag the boss bit.
Shockwave.
Phoenix is coming to us.
Phoenix is moving, the Phoenix is moving, gotta slow him. Shade is halfway there. Can we pop Tez? We lost Nat too, he's potting.
Shockwave.
I am not potting now.
Haunt the
I
boss.
thought you were potting, it was some other effect on you, huh?
I was. I think so. It's a wipe.
So I assume we don't have residents. Alright, let's wipe it.
is wipe the moment he face blasted the whole entire because you had the assassins putting the dots on everybody, and then he face blasted everybody, and there's just no chance.
Yeah, I'm wondering if we do need to hold a little longer, because it seems like we can't push it fast enough to skip that stuff. It's like we think we're pushing, but the spawn has already begun of those ads.
Don't release.
So it's got to be. If you popped on the side browser, ads will pop up over there, the occultist will. So we can do it fast enough, I feel like, but there's two things that have to happen. People really have to be on the pedestals, and you can't be clicking other people off the pedestals, because I've seen that happen the last two pulls, and that's wasting a lot, because the big chunk that you heal on is that last chunk.
Yeah. Yep, so you must wait. If you're going to click a pedestal, you're waiting. You must wait until their beam goes away.
The other thing I was noticing is in phase 2 when the shade's out, with everybody around the shade, people with the phoenixes on them are staying with the shade, drawing the birds right to the boss. We need to get them to move, and if possible, take the phoenixes back over the fire so they're not laying down more red on the floor.
Yeah, that's probably just a bit of tunneling, because it does switch. But yeah, you want to be aware of that. You want to have, just part of an eye on where your character is. If you see a red beam there, make sure that it is or is not you, and if it's you, you need to move it back a bit. We want them near for cleaving, but basically we want them behind the group. We don't want them moving on top of the group.
We also don't want the birds running in front of the boss, so the tanks have places to go.
Yeah. So you kind of want to be falling behind the group with them. We should have them down very quickly, probably after the first Ember Blast, but before the second. But yeah, the real thing is going to be. The real thing's going to be, can we push before that bunch of stuff comes out? Because I think if we can, then it's going to be pretty clean.
Do you want me to dump my lay of hands on him and any of my proc flash?
That doesn't
heals
really.
on that?
Lay hands don't really do anything on him.
Can we use the soul pedestals before the High Torturer is dead?
Yeah, so I think that's a good idea. The only concern is if he puts the castigate on you, if it's going to break your channel. It's possible, but let's try to get some down there. Once we've got all the other stuff dead, once we've got the assassins dead, let's try to get people channeling.
I've been going over when he's got about 5%, because I'm one of the melees. It's having to run. Because we're right there, I just hop into one right then.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to end up out in the middle of the floor after that.
Well, I've just been noticing we have quite a break after we kill him when there's nothing to do. And it seems like we don't need quite as much DPS on him as we're doing.
Yeah, so
we could be channeling the whole time and trading people off. It'd kill him a little bit slower, but we have that downtime anyway.
Right. We'll kill him slower. I think we do want to get the occultist dead right off the bat. But after that, we probably can start channels. The thing is that I'm pretty sure the assassins are going to interrupt, and I'm kind of wondering about his castigate too. So the faster we kill all that stuff,
castigate will hit
the better.
you, and so will the violet cultist with some little weird doodad thing they chuck out.
Yeah, but we really want them. We really want them dead right off the bat too.
So I have a quick question. When the shade comes down, do the spawns in the area stop, or do they just keep going?
New ones stop, like it pauses, but the thing is that they're set in motion sometime before they show up. So we've got what's gonna show up, but yeah, there may be a few things kind of spawning in still.
I mean, honestly, if Nick and I are just tanking the Vanquisher, he could stay there all day long. If you guys want to just, I mean, if you guys can feed him before the rest of the stuff spawns, who cares if we have a Vanquisher?
Yeah, right. So and maybe more to the point then, if we're getting that, we should kill assassins over the Vanquisher. If we're waiting for him to spawn in, and occultist too potentially.
Who's gonna teleport or do the thing at the start? Who's gonna channel? The healers or what?
I've been doing one.
I'm gonna do one right at the beginning.
Okay.
Before everybody does anything.
Yeah, see how it works. And,
Oh, I've been doing it after we kill the big guy, so.
Yeah, DPS needs to focus on doing their job on the ads. That's what I'm saying. The healers can run over there right at the beginning and grab one. Because the healing's not that bad anyways. Just keep the tanks up.
Alright, yeah, we'll see how that works.
Okay, so who's going? Nat's going. Who else?
I'll go.
And one more or two more.
Does anybody know if your channel, if you can heal or do anything at the same time?
No, you
No, you cannot.
That's what I want to make sure.
If you move, it breaks it.
Well, I wouldn't be moving except for my hands. So.
Call out which one you're going to before you.
I take that far left one over there.
I'll take the middle right.
Who's got middle left of those four? Who is the third person who's doing it? Trash got the left. Okay. Telly, far right.
I got the far left.
We thought about adding a healer to push
Middle
faster.
left? Okay, I got middle left.
You already got, yeah, draft is healing.
The draft already switches on this fight.
Yeah, we should be okay. We should be able to do this. All right.
Get too close. Careful.
Putting up timer.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Rid those traitors! Stop them!
Alright, they're all down but 4. As soon as that line up next to these things, as soon as these channels end, but we gotta kill.
Okay, you can still do it as long as you're the only one.
Gate, you can go. Just watch people's health if they're getting hit by that during it. Alright, we need people lined up at these as soon as the beam goes away.
More of those fools seek to hinder us. Do not
But you gotta
allow
wait for it
them
to go away.
interfere.
Got choices.
We should be able to get one more full set. You're gonna get interrupted off when the smash happens in about 5 seconds.
Another interruption from the castle guard. Dispose of them.
Stack high.
Another interruption from the castle guard.
Alright, we'll keep doing it.
Dispose of them.
Yeah, let's get some jars for people. If we get these real fast, they can be healed real quick to push.
More of those fools seek to hinder us. Do not allow them to interfere.
Some jars up.
43, 44.
Should do it.
There's a big ass.
Finish these occultists. We're gonna get him. There he is.
Back. If you got Phoenix, get out. Don't drag it over the boss.
We're blast.
Shockwave.
Next Ever Blast is in 5.
Ember Blast.
Phoenixes are coming.
Shockwave.
Keep Nate up. Run that thing out. Don't pull it over everybody, Paige.
Ember Blast was behind.
Stack high. Shockwave. Taunt the boss.
Finish him off.
Come on, guys. We got this.
Ember Blast.
Stack.
Another interruption.
Can't you run around that? Flash. Yeah, 1-2 people.
Stack high.
Boy.
Down.
Any innervates are up. Can I get one, please?
And got me inside in 17 seconds.
Additional guards.
Infusers coming now.
Ensure that the
Slow those infusers. Is it true? I don't see them yet. They're there.
They're there.
Versnar both down.
We have one battle round.
Left side's down.
One infuser. None of them reached. All the red circles about to be out. They're all out.
Alright, Manatide's down. It's on the left side.
Right now this feels a lot like the first phase.
Another interruption from the castle guard. Dispose of them.
Don't forget to charge this if you have a chance, the soul pedestal.
Stack high.
Let us know if we need to wait or anything, like on heals.
Yeah, you're 70% right now. Kill that first vanquisher
Do not
quick.
allow them to interfere.
Got some return to stones going on. Nah, we missed him.
Stack high.
Yep, kill the low assassins. We're about to get some buckets out there. Yeah, we missed 2 low assassins, but let's kill the occultist now, make some jars.
Stack high.
I gotta make sure we get some assassins dead.
More of those fools seek to hinder us. Do not allow them to interfere.
Alright, jars are showing up now. That's 2.
Stack high.
There's 2 in the back. Are they getting... No, they're just...
Jack, can you grab him?
Sorry, I got him. I got 2 assassins on me.
I had about 7 stacks. It was getting kind of hurt.
Alright, all the jars are out.
81.
Taunt the boss.
More of those fools seek to hinder
Got another
us.
vanquisher.
Do not allow them to interfere.
Yeah, we gotta kill that first one.
If we miss these return to stones, it really hurt us.
Diffusers.
Stack
Keep
high.
Astral up. Heal the tanks.
Gotta get the infusers.
Additional guards are en route. Ensure that the deaths are swift.
Stack high.
He's at 87. Do we keep going or we hold up?
No, hold. We gotta get that first vanquisher. We gotta do a lot of cleanup. So many assassins out.
Is it a waste to lust and try to clean this shit up, or
Taunt the
no?
boss.
Try it.
If we have a... No.
Taunt the boss.
Yeah, do we have lust?
Yes.
Page, time mortal.
Taunt the boss.
Infusers.
Yeah, you gotta stop the infusers now.
It's just gonna keep falling more and more behind.
Yep.
I think our best window would have been right after those infusers died the first time. Lust, clean up and then pound on. He only comes down with 10% health, so.
Yeah, it's kind of a question of what you got left, and left does last a while. Yeah, we just have too many DPS down, I think. Alright, let's wipe it. We'll just wipe it. Yeah, so don't release. We got a res on a heal.
And I think that after the shade went down, we could have had more DPS on the
That's alright.
what do you call them?
Yeah, the buckets. Whatever they are,
those
pedestals.
thingamajigers.
Oh
Pedestal
shit!
thing.
I didn't even think about it. I totally released.
You are fired.
I think we had a couple released, but that's okay. We can put up a portal.
Like, say you're supposed to say don't release. Ugh.
Well, thank you to whoever put the Preserve Awakening down. It resurrected me.
Just have to handle those Emperor Blasts better, and we got those.
My flask's about up. I don't know if anybody else's is about to wear off.
Yeah, mine has like 25 seconds.
Why don't we take a break, and then we'll do a couple more polls.
Okay.
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 No, absolutely not.
We'll just do a short break.
Somebody click on my portal.
Or mine.
No one wants to touch your portal.
Come on. I'm gonna pull Minnie through my portal. It's gonna be amazing. Ha!
Hey, somebody click on my portal too. Sam.
Thanks, Nat. This break is for you.
Click on Nat's. Click on mine too. Aha. Minnie, help me on that one.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
flask.
Oh yeah, we're gonna
I'm
need
gonna drop a
consumables.
cauldron. Dropping it right now.
All right, looks like we've got
Thanks,
most
that's
people back
mine.
already. Thanks very much again.
Yay. That's better.
I'll drop guild vault so we can get any more packs, our packs to them.
Oh yeah, we do need armor. Kits. Ashley, you still got some from when I gave you some?
I'm good.
Good, 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 good.
Oh, I'm here.
So, Minnie, I know you want to save lust for the shade, but I feel like it'd be better to use lust on the trash.
I think
I know what you
everybody's
think,
in agreement.
Yeah, if we need it to get in position to push that second one, I think it makes sense.
Because if we clear all that trash up, and have him come down, then it'll just be a breeze.
I am now knocking on as much wood as I can.
The
Hey, that's too much info.
Yeah.
The feeling for the second phase after we got through that was by far our best first shade phase. It was pretty much the same order of mobs we were getting the first time through.
But
So
we didn't get
presumably
another
if we
set because we got the down to 45% or up to whatever quicker, I believe.
Yeah. So if we're back there again, I think if we can keep up with those adds and keep pushing the boss health up like we do at the start of the fight. So probably a few more channels on the pedestals there after that first shade goes down. If we're in position to do that, we could have probably pumped a little more health in and maybe beat another wave.
What do you think about popping hero at about 80%?
I'm wondering if that's too early because we need to be ready to push, and then we need to
What about
use
80%
it to clear
if the
the ads.
cultists are down? If the cultists are out and it's 80%.
Yeah, I mean maybe pop it like I think if we're around 85 and we have the we're about to get jars from a cultist, I think that makes a lot of sense. And then we should be able to pop it and clear stuff off.
Though, as we continue to get better with the first shade and have less deaths, we'll be better off too.
Yeah, and we're we can only get a little bit better than on that pull. So, but yeah, let's do it. I think we had maybe 4 deaths coming out of it. All right, so your oils and flasks ought to be back up.
To that flask in the cauldron. Oh, there it goes.
Flask in the cauldron, yeah.
Can I get another armor kit?
There was
Alright.
an armor kit.
Open tray with me if you need an armor kit.
We did food, right? And I was just oblivious.
Yes, we did.
Yes, okay.
Alright, I'll eat my own.
It's oblivious too.
Table for you if you'd like.
That sounds very wasteful. I think I'll just eat my own. But thank you. I'm good.
Okay, looks like we are all set.
Says Alixa's away.
She's here.
I'm here.
Twin timer.
to do your channeling thingy.
Yep, healer's the same way. That worked
5,
well.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Those traitors! Stop them!
Somebody put me off mine.
Come on, go to Chow.
Chow's all down.
I got ties.
We should be able to get another full set of channels on these
More of those fools
before the interrupt.
hinder us. Do not allow them
As
to
soon as the beam
interfere.
goes away, you should be close and click it. We got another pedestal here, it's empty. Just right at the center. Working on the Vanquisher is going to interrupt people in 4 seconds.
From the castle guard. Dispose of them.
Taunt the boss.
Another interruption from the castle guard. Dispose of them.
Pedestals. If you don't have a debuff. Otherwise, let's kill some occultists.
Another interruption.
We're gonna make a full set of jars here for the heals. Alright, the jars are all out now.
43, 44.
Alright, we're about to push.
45 is coming.
Same as last time. We're gonna control those phoenixes. He's up.
Stack high.
Try to run those together. Nice.
Stack high.
Ember blast close. Good.
Yeah, I had to run in the Ember thing.
Shockwave. Taunt the boss.
Close for the blast. Behind the boss.
Shockwave. Taunt the boss. Taunt the boss. Stack high.
Yeah, we gotta be closer with the blasts. We're out of room down there with fire now. We lost Nate. We get Nate up.
20 seconds. It's gonna be too late.
Shockwave.
Alright, too many, let's wipe it.
I'm gonna put battle reds on it.
Yeah. We get a res on a heal. Stay alive a sec. Alright, we got a res on
Shockwave.
nature. We can die. We got elixir too.
You must be joking.
No.
No, we don't release.
If you're a hunter, the answer is probably yes.
Follow me, Nasha. Surely you can do better.
We are dying now.
They'll all be engulfed in flame.
So like make it friend.
And I wish my floors would clean that easy.
I custom.
Oops.
What do you mean, Robbie?
He's talking about the fact that if they're back there, like shooting the phoenixes, and they get the blast put on them, there's not enough.
Yeah, we need to. So range shooting the phoenixes is good, but we need to try to keep up with the group, because if blast is on us, like out there alone, either we're going to run it out and die or use an immunity, or preferably we're close to the group and we can put it in the group.
I haven't found that many. If we make, yeah, scary. I had a thought.
I knew I smelled something burning.
If we make a Phoenix group at the start, how many did you say ideally should be in those circles?
And
4 or 5?
no, it's more than that. It's like 8 to 10, preferably more.
Yeah, and
damn.
If we could have a group out arranged out there,
Alright,
burning down the birds, we could then absorb the swirly and not have to worry about it.
You okay?
Yeah, I know. I considered that. The problem is it's 118k fire on normal, so with 10 people you're taking 12k a pop, and half of those people are going to get a dot, and you got to run out of the fire circle. But yes, we can shoot the phoenixes from near the boss, as long as they're within range, and if the people they're chasing are near the boss, they're going to be within range. So we do want to split those people off if the phoenixes are getting too close, so that they don't run into the group exactly. But you can also just kind of hang out behind, and they'll just start popping you in the face.
Don't forget to eat your feast this time.
And I was hanging out behind because if Ember Blast was on me, I can be in the group, in a quarter of a second.
so I think what you're saying is that we don't need to have the phoenixes so far away.
Yeah, so
Here's a question. Can hunters turtle Ember Blast?
can you survive 120k fire on you?
No, I think we discussed this and the answer was no.
I think somebody tried it with our group, and the answer was no.
I'm wondering if you're also going to wind up with multiple stacks of the dot. I don't know.
So if you kite
I think you might.
the phoenix maybe 10 yards away from the boss from the rest of the group, if you get Ember Blast on you, you should have enough time to run it to the rest of the group.
You can probably, regular run speed, maybe 10 yards you can cover. If you've got a movement speed increase, you could do that.
I'm saying if it happens to be the person that has the phoenix on them, which in theory should happen rarely.
Yeah, the odds of it happening are probably fairly low.
Except 2 people mentioned they've had happened to them. So maybe there is something about it happening that way. I don't know.
And yeah, so I mean, if we have a choice between not being in the group and running through fire, I'm actually not sure how much damage that stuff does. So the
a lot. I would have died easily.
So I think what you're saying, Raw, is that the shade should be going around closer to the middle, so to speak, and kind of circle the middle part where the shades are, so that you're still only about 10 yards away, ish, with the phoenixes, but you're not that far from the group, which is kind of basically going around you. You can't be crazy all over.
The phoenixes were really controlled that time. They were pretty far away. Yeah, so the fire that goes out in that phase, doesn't matter what it's from, is all the same. It's 6,400 fire per second that you're in it. So you do want to get out quickly, and running through like the edge of a puddle to get somewhere, fine, but running across, say, 2 puddles next to each other would be a bad deal. So let's try to stay close, and if Phoenix is on you, try to move it back behind the group. And we have to stay behind the boss. because of the cleave. But that was also looking pretty promising. Yeah, in general, I think we want to try to keep moving the ads back into that center position, which is roughly there. And that's a little farther forward, I guess, than true center, but it's a good rough idea. All right, putting up the timer.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Rid those traitors! Stop them!
Jars are all out. Start channeling those things. Get ready to take over from somebody. You got an empty pedestal.
More of those fools
Oh, never
seek
mind.
to hinder us.
Now we do.
Do not allow them to interfere.
We should be able to get one more set. Yeah, interrupt is going to be 7 seconds.
Another interruption from the castle guard. Dispose of them. Interruption from the castle guard. Dispose of them.
Could do a little more pedestaling. The cultists are coming though.
Stun needs to be picked up.
Yeah, if we can walk these in even a couple more yards, it just makes it a little easier.
I need to get closer.
We got 1 jar down, 2 jars, all 4 jars. Vanquisher's up. Might be able to get a couple channels right now. He's going to interrupt. No, he's going to interrupt.
45.
Alright, we're pushing. We're pretty early here. He's
There
up.
he is.
Still just a tad slow.
Watch the phoenixes.
Haunt the box.
Phoenixes.
Shockwave. Haunt the boss.
A little farther forward with the boss.
Shockwave.
He's right on the edge of fire. Ember blast right there. Stack it, out.
Get that Phoenix out.
Move the boss a little.
Yeah, we gotta move the boss a lot.
Shockwave.
Heal Astral. Get him up, get him up, get him up.
Yeah, so if the boss is on the edge of fire there, we gotta get him a little bit away from it. And everybody we hit in front of him with the breath, that's another small pool, just kind of like the ones the phoenixes leave.
Shockwave.
So I mean, I think nature's still right. Like, it didn't feel slow, but if we get the assassins, it's just gonna be too much between all the flame damage and that dot that they put on everybody.
Yeah, it was just a hair slow. But I think in particular we gotta, every time blast happens, we need to move them a little farther.
Are we
That
wiping
circle
this,
goes
or are
quite
we
a
gonna
bit.
just talk?
Well, yeah, it's a wipe.
Let's wipe it and get going. We're running out of time, guys.
To hinder us. Do not allow them to interfere.
Gotta get more pulls in. Oh.
Matt's gotta res, don't release.
Taz is your soulstone too, although they're running out now.
Alright, yeah, don't release. I'm not sure if they have DR, but it seems to me that you can do as much slow on them as you want, and it'll work. You just can't do a route. Every time I've hit them with Cone of Cold, it's worked.
Then should we not be worrying about trying to burn them and just put that on the boss?
I think we want range to kill them the first time. We should be able to kill the boss before they get back to us the second time, especially if we have a couple people putting slows on them again.
I don't know. I don't feel like I really DPS the boss.
I don't think we have to kill them the second time. I think we can probably just keep them away while we finish off the shade. Okay, doing timer.
We got this, guys.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Rid those traitors! Stop them!
I start channeling. All the barrels are down.
I got that debuff while I was channeling.
Another interruption from the castle guard.
Almost died.
Dispose of them.
Vanquisher's going to interrupt in 6 seconds. So don't start a channel right before that.
Do not allow them to interfere.
Stack high.
Additional guards are on.
Yeah, right now.
Ensure that their deaths are swift.
Ready? Channel. Cultist coming for those of you that have debuffs.
More of those fools seek to hinder us. Do not allow them to interfere.
Jars are out. All the jars are out. Working on Vanquisher. We're about to push. We pushed, I think.
There's a big ass.
There it is.
Ensure that their deaths are swift.
Yeah, reduce login. I think if that second Vanquisher comes out, we're done for.
Yeah, 'cause it starts the whole wave, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
No, we've got anywhere we just had the Vanquisher, we just gotta make sure we push it. The heals.
Shockwave.
Well, once it's pushed, he takes a couple seconds to come
that fire.
Get Astral.
Move a little more when you can.
Taunt the boss.
Don't forget your health stones if you need them right now.
Taunt the boss.
That's weird. I was like standing in a circle with you and like didn't even take damage.
Taunt the boss.
The Phoenix is up.
Yes, wipe it.
I mean, when those cultists come out and we're trying to knock them down, just before that second Vanquisher, I think we need to push before. People need to run to the pedestals there and get them to 45 while those cultists are there, if possible.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it almost makes the occultist just a damage target and not a healing target.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And just summon old Ludi.
Oh, I definitely released. That was late.
I have some food.
Yeah, we released a few. We portal. Get a
I had
portal,
to
please.
repair. Laura, will you bring me back, please?
I do have a cheese. I'll pop when I'm done eating here.
Somebody should have a Jeeves up by now, right?
Thank you. The cultists come out. Tell me which little pedestal you want me to take. Just tell me what one so that nobody else goes and clicks it and messes it up. Far left, far right?
Go far left.
Okay. That's what I'll do.
As long as somebody else isn't already channeling to it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it looks like in P1 we can withstand pretty much anything. I think it's really just the Vanquisher's hit that's gonna knock you off the channel.
The assassins that they leap on you will knock you off.
Do they? Okay, so the Crimson Flurry or whatever.
Hey, when you guys the tanks are picking up the shade, would it be easier for you guys to like try to tank towards the front and then pull them back? Because it seems like you guys keep getting stuck in this upper left corner. What if you started in like that area and worked your way around so you don't get backed into a corner?
I mean, it really depends on where the fire is.
It just seems like repeatedly you guys are stuck in that same corner.
I was looking at it this last fight. The Phoenix stuff is out towards the middle of the room, as Brawl said. We're taking the boss towards the pedestal, and remember the last fight in the last raid dungeon where we would do that C-type maneuver? We would start one direction and then loop back. If you guys get to that corner and loop towards the left as we're facing now, that whole area was wide open to kite them back the other direction.
Yeah, I think let's try that. So this kind of left lobe of the room. If you wind up starting a little forward towards the pedestal, try to loop around the outside. It's not quite as big as it looks because these almost looks like a prow of a boat. These things are sticking out. So you're gonna have to loop around tight.
All right. Got all my buffs is last pull, right?
Actually, yeah, this better be our last pull. It's late.
Okay. I'm ready to roll, people.
We lose. I think we lost Shay and Asmo.
Yeah.
So Gus's power flickered, but theirs might have.
Char's still here. Char's still here.
Oh, okay.
Running around.
Is he?
Yeah, I still have my power, but just if I disconnect, I'm probably not coming back. Let me die or something.
And nature's kind of way back there a little bit.
Somebody's running in place here. I think Dredge might have disconnected. Is he?
Yeah, we're missing Dredge, Char, and
Is he
Asmo.
local?
Yeah, I think he is.
Because the power just flickered here, so like a couple, 2-3 times.
And I heard some Discord disconnecting. Are we what?
We're getting freezing rain right now.
We've got ice.
That's probably the one we had on Tuesday. Or what was it?
I don't know where you guys are, but Shar and I lost power for like 30 seconds.
Okay, so you're back. So Dredge might be getting back too.
Anything happened to Gus or Druck?
They're still
I'm
around.
still here.
Okay.
I don't think Drac will get disconnected. Don't you have solar? Yeah, I think he had like solar.
Not for power.
Thought he did.
Just
No, he
get
has
credit.
no
He's got it, but it doesn't work.
Okay.
Oh crap!
Run out! Run out!
Still awaits.
Oh no, Ty!
No, that was me.
Ty, I saw you.
There's a brazier down.
I can res.
Yeah, we'll res. Don't release.
Why are we close enough to pull the boss out of curiosity?
Char is probably still booting up. I don't see him in here yet.
Char probably pet pulled.
Anything could happen. But I don't see him in the
Come on.
Discord yet.
What does that
That
mean
was
for the
pretty
stream?
good.
Does that mean that the stream is all wiped out?
Oh yeah, I gotta start that back up too.
No, you don't. We're at the end. Leave it.
It's a live stream, so no.
Wouldn't this just be a good spot after that to just call it mini?
Oh, Dredge lost power too?
He's local.
If we get Char back in a minute or so, I'd say we do a poll. But otherwise,
It takes his computer longer to boot up.
it's just we got half an hour left on. Well, we have enough time on our consumables to do another poll. But I know it's late.
It was really dark here suddenly. But it only lasted like 30 seconds. I was like, crap, where'd I leave my phone for some light?
Speaking of which, I should plug mine in. I should have charged it.
I know, then I was thinking, I haven't charged it all day. I wonder what it's at.
Don't plug it in. That might cause a blackout.
I already plugged it in.
Back in the olden days, people would look for a flashlight, not their
Or candle.
Yeah, well, I don't really know where
very olden days.
a flashlight is. Maybe in the garage. I don't know. There's a flashlight on my cell phone.
Which is funny because if your power's out for days and you can't charge your phone, you're draining your battery that much.
Oh no, see, you're thinking that we're unprepared. However, I have a solar charger, and I know my son does because he just got one for Christmas. And that thing can like charge 5 phones. We're good.
Wait, what?
On the other hand, there is absolutely no cell service in our area, so without the internet we have, we would be useless anyway.
Oh, I need a ham radio, Asmo.
Yeah, because that'll help me play well.
I have not survived
You
for
can get email.
10,000 years just to
Email?
fall to a swarm of
I guess it would be something. Oil lanterns.
Yep.
I didn't know you could do email on a ham radio.
Should try email on a
Ty's up in Canada, so.
Surprised that Ty knows
What
this.
are you doing? These specimens are very delicate.
The repair bot's up, so you might as well use it if you need to, by the way, people.
I mean, I
And-
see Char in game, I just don't see him in the Discord yet. Or is he just still showing he's logged in?
It might still show
He
he's
hasn't,
logged in.
yeah, he hasn't taken a res yet.
When Robin and Pro lost their power the other day, Joe showed up in guild for 24 hours almost before he
Oh
logged in.
goodness.
Should call it. I don't know.
Yeah, it's looking like we're not going to get him.
Ty. Yeah. It's
Okay.
okay. We're at the end of it anyways, honestly. We'll
Yep.
Sunday,
All right, so we'll pick up here on Sunday.
Where's his corpse?
I'll read about this a little
Until
more.
our paths cross again.
Oh, yo, Taylor.
And
He's looking cold. Get him on. He needs some
Where's
heat.
he at?
I got him.
so next boss after this is going to be Artificer. So check that out too.
Why are we calling it?
No Shar, and it's late, East Coast.
Midnight.
End of raid.
Yeah, thanks all.
Thanks.
The next boss we're going to do is
Yeah,
Artificer
thanks.
after this, Robbie.
That was fun, everybody. Have a great night.
Yeah, thanks.